To Meade Olin Park here in Brandenburg, Kentucky for 3rd Region softball action. The 3rd Region tournament as Hancock County plays their opening round game against Ohio County. This is Joe Creisey with Brandon House, and Brandon, it's been a day of softball here from Brandenburg.
It sure has. It sure has. Davis County, of course, won. Meade County won, and then Whitesville Trinity beat Owensboro Catholic. So
6-2, I believe it was the final.
Very good win for them.
So I don't think they had been in the region for quite a few years, let alone advancing.
It's been a couple years, I believe, since they've been. Well, I don't know when they've advanced last, but it's been a while. So it's a
big win for them. Big win for their program. Yeah. Hancock County getting set to take on Ohio County, not an uncommon opponent. We played them twice during the year. We split with them.
We did.
We won. We won at home, I believe, Brandon, 6-3.
Yep.
And then lost on the road 1-0.
1-0.
So that kind of gives you an idea of the kind of game we're going to have here.
I expect it to be a good game. I mean, Madison Crow's pitching for Ohio County. She beat us 1-0. I feel like the Lady Hornets didn't have a great game.
Right.
They weren't. They hit the ball sporadically, just right at them.
Right at people. And, sometimes that's kind of the way it is. But, when that happens, sometimes the pitcher gets a little props for that.
Absolutely.
And so we've had the starting lineups. We're here behind the plate. We've got the best view we can get, folks. So I don't know about what's going to happen over here at third base, Brandon. But
we'll just have to call it.
We'll call it, and we'll tell you what happened. But we got a pretty good shot right down through here. We've got some people joining us by virtue of the stream, and certainly glad to have the audience we've got. But Brandon, there's always a little bit of a great feel in the air in district and region play. Yeah. I think it increases every time.
It does. Every level you go up, there's always a buzz at the regional tournament.
Yes, there is, because you got every school, you got 8 teams represented here in our region. You're playing. We won the district here last year, if you remember.
Sure did. Yep.
And it's a great field here at Meade Olin Park, AstroTurf infield. I don't know. I mean, I hope tonight. There's some weather coming later.
I think it's late. Yeah, but it could affect us tomorrow.
Could affect us tomorrow. Yeah. But you know what? Right now we gotta handle it right. What the work before us. Bailey Estes is going to set the lead off. Bailey's had a great year. Might ought to say there, the folks got a little shot of Rob Trantham, who's going to be doing the work behind the plate, and Randy Chapman is out there, and I didn't catch who the other one was, but we got 3 umpires. Bailey Estes set the lead off, and I'm going to tell you, Brandon, as you well know, she is the head of the snake for
Absolutely.
The Lady Hornets.
If she gets on, look out.
So here is the first pitch.
Takes ball 1. And she'll work it. She's liable to lay it down. You just never know what she's going to do. Totally depends on what the defense gives her.
I'm getting text already. Scott and Kim Robbins joined us up.
Oh, that's trouble.
That's trouble.
So just little something like that right there.
Just infield, she uses speed. But what I was saying, Scott and Kim Robbins joined us from Owensboro tonight.
All right, good deal.
So I know Darryl Hurst and his clan is on out in Texas.
Yeah.
So
all over the country.
Hey, once a Hornet, always
That's
a Hornet.
That's right.
So it's due up now is Aubrey Mosby. The question is going to be right off the bat, are we going to let Bailey steal this base, which she's very capable.
And she's gone.
She's going.
And she's in there easily.
And base is stolen.
So quickly in scoring position. Lady Hornets, I like to see this quick out of the gate.
When Bailey Estes is on, we're immediately in scoring position, and then you have a chance to really, really get something done. And Aubrey Mosby, one of our talented freshmen, takes ball up. So we got 2 balls, no strikes. It's a question about how you want to go at it right here. Do you take a pitch or do you?
I guess Coach Rose says be aggressive.
I think we're hitting. Ball
3-0. It's going to be
now we're not.
No swing.
So 3-0, and we've got Audrey Carnes on deck. Bailey Estes is the runner at second base. That's
Walker.
ball 4.
So Lady Hornets got 2 aboard here, no outs.
Well, you got runner in scoring position no matter what.
Yeah.
And you can move them both up because you got a good contact hitter on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's going to happen here, Brandon. Carnes takes the first pitch. He's swinging.
Oh, that's going to be a base hit. That's going to score Bailey Estes, I think.
Yes,
he held her. He held her. Good call. Yep. Bases are juiced. Boy, I like man. Audrey. Quick hit there.
Right up the gut by Audrey Carnes, the sophomore. Now the Lady Hornets we're out of the gate here, Dwayne. Yep. I mean, Dwayne. Sorry. Brandon. Well, it's been a while since it's just been me and you.
It has. We gave eyeballs popped up. It's out of play. We gave Jeremy the night off.
Yeah.
Because, it's nice to sit back. Bailey's a senior. And to sit back and just watch the game.
Well, not only that, I think Center College's coach was supposed to be here tonight.
Yes, and they are. They're here.
So we got 1 strike to Bella Bryant. She was cutting.
That ball. Up and out. Hornet faithful got quite a few people here tonight. So, and you keep winning, they keep coming too. I
guarantee it. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike. The bases are loaded.
That ball's popped up. Kind of jammed her a little bit there.
Yeah.
Up and in.
So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bella Bryant.
Oh, it's up the middle.
Right up the middle.
That's going to play to run. Going to hold her.
The center fielder's
got an arm. The Lady Hornets strike first here. Hey, this is what we needed. We needed to jump on them out of the gate.
Yes.
So Coach Hill's going to take a little break here.
Well, we're going to keep it right here. And the Lady Hornets get on the board and really threatening to get more here. And, again, Brandon, this is the start you wanted.
Absolutely. All year long we've had a little bit of trouble out of the gate. Just, setting the tone early.
Right.
And, we score 3 or 4 runs here. That sets the tone.
Well,
and
when Bailey Estes hits it to the left side and it's on the ground, it's very hard to get her.
Yes.
Very hard to get her at that point.
And I talked to Coach Rowe a little bit before the game, and he said they had 2 really good practices. And he feels like they're pretty focused and ready to rock and roll. So,
who we got here? Ava Riggs.
Yeah, Ava Riggs.
Well, Ava is traditionally a good contact hitter. Right now, Crow was kind of been a little wild.
Yeah, a little up. Pitch is a little up. It could be, nerves. A little bit of nerves early on.
So we got 1 ball to Ava Riggs. Bases are loaded.
Swing and a miss.
We got we had who? Audrey Carnes and Bella Bryant, both with RBI singles.
Yes. No. Just Bella Bryant with the RBI single.
That's right. Takes ball 2. So we got 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the top half of the first.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
She took a little off that.
She did. Hey, I noticed a game that we played, the last game over at their place. She kind of works in and out. Not a lot of change-ups.
Right.
Not a lot of change-ups. So that brings a count full. So it's a payoff pitch right here.
Yep.
Takes ball. And walks a run.
And the Lady Hornets get a second run, and now Madison Boom Higdon,
who can clear the bases.
Yes, you can. I like to always add that in, especially when people are listening don't know her. There's a reason that we call her Boom, and I hope she shows us why again.
There's a base hit. Going to score another run.
We're going to try to score,
They're going to score another one.
We do.
All right, 4-0. Lady Hornets. And still no outs.
Still nobody out. And a base hit to right by Madison Boom Higdon.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think the Lady Hornets had a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
Let's take a look at it. Well, just shot it right past the second baseman.
Mm-hmm.
So now the Lady Hornets got 4.
Jordan Waltrip up to the plate, calls time.
Another one of our skilled freshmen, as the one was right before, Boom Higdon. 4 runs, takes ball 1. Freshman shortstop.
Yep.
Very talented freshman class. Oh, man.
Swing and a miss, yeah.
That was down the hack right there.
Yep.
Actually, I believe we're a tad in front of her just a little bit right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be, last pitcher we faced was Kaylin Ledford for Meade County. And, that ball's popped up. Batter's out. Infield fly rule.
So we got 1 out. And that is going to bring up Ansley House. I think you know of her, don't you, Brandon?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to see her get one in the crosshairs right here.
Swing and a miss.
And I'll tell you what, she's hit a lot of hard shots this year. Hit her first home run.
Yeah. Yeah, she's had a
pretty good year.
Really improved this year. Really improved.
Right now, Crow is trying to throw a little bit of a curveball, and is just not getting it. So she's have to come back with fastball.
Yeah.
And so we got 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Good hack right there. We got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 4 runs in if you've just joined us. And Hancock County has come out of the gate. The winner will advance to play Whitesville Trinity in the semifinals.
Ball just outside.
Well, they're just not going to give a pitch away that's not over the plate. And that's the way it ought to be.
Yep.
So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ansley House, the hitter. We got runners on first and second.
All right, way to hang on.
Yep, that ball was kind of up and in, but hey, you got 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch she does have a little trouble with, that pitch. She likes a pitch, honestly, at her ankles, believe it or not.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher taking a little bit of time.
You're battling.
Yeah, she is.
Anything close.
Oh, yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 4 runs in.
That ball's popped up.
That might score. No,
we get up at third, but it will tag them.
We're heading to third, and both runners are going to move up.
So a productive out.
So as Carolina Jones has come in to run for Boom Higdon. So we got 2 outs. It's going to bring up our pitcher, the number 9 hitter, Riley French.
We about rolled this lineup over.
Yeah, we have.
I can't wait to see her run the rubber. That's 325 on the year. Already cheering for her.
Called strike.
Yeah, Riley French hit the ball really well.
Oh, man. What are you talking about? She's been clutch.
8th grader. She's hit the ball really well for the Lady Hornets this time. 1 strike, 2 outs.
She chased it up high, didn't she?
But, the line of sight, it is closest.
Mm-hmm.
So we got no balls, 2 strikes. She's probably coming off the plate or back up. And it is
Takes
up.
Ball 1. Coach Rowe's got to be extremely happy with this start. Takes ball 2.
Yep. Well, she's going to see if she's going to chase the ball up.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Riley French, the hitter. Swing and a miss.
Got her.
And down on strikes. So the Lady Hornets leave 2. But the big blow was the 2-run single. And we're going to take a look at it again before we go to break.
Madison
Boom Higdon hit it the other way and plates 2 runs. and gives the Lady Hornets that 4-run lead. Stay with us, folks. More action coming on the Third Region Sports Network. All right, we're back, and Lady Hornets strike for 4 in the top half of the first, and due up for Ohio County is
Talon Clark,
and we're familiar with her.
Absolutely.
I tell you, she hits the ball well. I remember in the regional tournament last year, hit a home run.
She did.
Over at Ohio County, the region was, and she's the tough out.
She's got a bit of power behind her too. 14 doubles, 5 hits.
Pitch a little out.
Yep.
It's a really strong job.
There's a called strike.
And I'm going to tell you, Rob Trantham is a very good umpire.
Yes. Very consistent.
Good play call, good pitch caller.
The 1-1 pitch. Swung on down to third base.
Down to Ava Riggs. She's going to go across the diamond. That's going to be the first out.
Nice play by Ava Riggs.
I'll tell you, when she comes up, she lets it go.
Yep. And she kind of gathered herself right there.
Yeah.
And took care of business.
Well, and gathered herself where she could get something on that throw.
Yep.
So
that's going to bring up Lily Kate Hill for Ohio County.
So I'll tell you, keeping Clark off,
there's a called strike.
He's critical. She took a little off, started with the change.
Yep. I tell you, you're right. Keeping Clark off the bases. What are you talking about? It's about like keeping Bailey Estes off the bases.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So 4-0's our score. There's a change again. I like the change, even if it's not a strike, because it goes into the mental equation for the hitter, and then it makes your fastball look even better.
Yeah, it does. Ooh, just missed.
Just missed outside. Just missed. 2 balls and a strike. Lily Kate Hill, you said?
Yes.
Now 3-1. Well, there's an old saying, as we well know. Free bases.
Rob's seeing something with the pitch here, I think. Not sure what separating or what it is, but
yeah, I'm not sure. Yep, it is. It's more of an injury thing. And that is what's going on.
They're laughing out there, so who knows?
She's, if I know her, she ain't going to want to come out.
No.
Well, she's stretching out that right hip. I'm not sure. So we got 3 balls and a strike to Hill, the hitter. We got 1 out. Coming to you live here from Meade Olin Park.
Called strike. 3 balls and a strike. No, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the full count.
Walter.
I don't care what level of play you're talking about. When you give up free bases, they hurt you.
They do.
I don't care if it's a force out you should have got.
That's right. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Madison Crow.
And we're familiar with her, too.
Yep.
You make a mistake, she can park it.
Called strike.
Get a little breeze blowing here. Not bad, but just a little bit. Third Region Tournament brought to you by the Third Region Sports Network. There's the ball hit.
Barely missed it.
And a base hit by Crow. So now
Ohio County got a little something cooking here.
The walk moves up to second.
And that's going to bring up Addison Graves, designated player. I'd say she's there for a reason, Joe.
Oh, yeah. We got an out. Lady Hornets are needing an out.
A little up.
Up and away a little bit. I'll tell you what, we got a good view behind the plate there, though, on our camera.
About as good as we could get.
I guarantee you, we took a lot of effort, didn't it, Brandon, to get that camera up in there.
It did.
So out of play.
Tell you what, I think the old changeup would be super effective.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
It's just hard for these girls to stay back on it. It looks like a watermelon coming in there.
Yeah.
And what happens? They get out in front, and what they do, pop it up.
Right.
Or miss it.
And you might see it.
Foul ball.
Just foul.
I hope Riley's okay there. Still see her kind of.
Well, and you know what? You see even great pitchers make mistakes. Like I was watching the World Series last night. Girl was ahead 0-2, and somebody hits the ball out.
Yeah.
That's a no-no.
See, there you go. That's what I'm saying right there. Oh, he tagged. She missed her, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought she tagged her, but.
Yeah, I did too. So we got 2 outs now. But like you said there, Brandon, had her out front. She just kind of slapped it in the ground.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Jordan actually tagged her on that, or I guess you must have missed her.
I'm glad.
Lineup's back for upstairs. You can take a picture of it.
Here, give me a picture of it.
So we got 2 outs.
Thank you.
And who's the hitter?
Looks like Laney Seegers, senior for Ohio County.
Well, apparently Jordan Waltrip knew she didn't tag her.
She threw it. Yeah, she threw it to third. Yeah.
I tell you, this is a great night for ball.
There's been times it's been super hot.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Memorial Day. And
yeah.
Very pleasant.
Very pleasant day. And it's been a day. This is the 4th game of the day.
It's ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runners on first and second for Ohio County.
There's a called strike right down the pike.
Got the 8th grader on the mound, Riley French. 3-1.
And walks her. I'll be honest with you, that's not a bad walk because Laney's got a little pop in her bat.
You're right. So who we got here?
Looks like we got Addie Decker.
Always a Decker from Ohio.
Always. Yeah.
The bases are loaded. And foul back. It's a big play right here. 4-0, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Big at bat right here. There's the change. Now we're ahead 0-2. Now you throw it a foot off the plate.
That's right.
0-2.
Aces loaded. 2 outs. The 0-2 pitch. The young 8th grade French.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. That was she threw the change again, but she definitely looked like on purpose trying to throw the ball away just a little. So here's the 1-2. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And there's the strikeout.
Yes.
Big strikeout by Riley French. Let's take a look at it on the way to the break. She come upstairs just a little bit.
Yep.
Sure did.
Beautiful.
Ball was by. So the Lady Hornets get out of it. Hawaii County had the bases loaded. We're going to the top of the second. Hancock County on top 4-0. Stay with us. More action coming on the Third Region Sports Network. All right, we're back. I'll tell you what, we dodged a bullet.
Sure
right
did.
There.
Sure did.
Big strikeout by Riley French to get the Lady Hornets out of a bases-loaded jam. And we're back to the top of the lineup, and I say we just do it again.
That's right. Repeat.
Repeat and repeat.
That's right. You know that ball that Bailey hit earlier, I mean, a ball like that had spin on it.
Oh, yeah.
And that shortstop just, I mean, it took a bad spin.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to spin more on this turf, too.
Probably so.
You know, and it's just hard to throw her out.
So here is the first pitch in the top of the second to Bailey Estes. Well, and she's in the tops of the state in stolen bases. Yeah. And not only this year, but for her career.
Yep. That's going to drop.
That's down the line. It's down.
It's down.
And Bailey Estes has her second hit.
2 for 2. And I'm going to venture to say she's going to be going.
She's going. I'll tell you.
That was a heck of an effort by Lacey Lee in left field.
Well, and
nice diving.
They played it the way you're supposed
yes.
to. She played shallow, and she come, but just could not get to it.
There's your bunt. Oh.
And
in there easily.
Stolen base. Her second. Bailey Estes. And you can never rule out her stealing third
no.
either. It depends on the pitch and the jump. Especially with a right-handed batter.
Oh, there she's gone.
And she's back. So there's a single turned into a triple.
Yep. 2-0 to Aubrey Mosby.
We're coming to you live here from Meade Olin Park in Brandenburg for the Third Region Softball Tournament. Fourth game of the day. Aubrey Mosby at the plate.
Ball's popped up out of play. It's coming right at us.
Yep. I'm staying under the canopy.
We've been there, done that, haven't we, Joe?
Yeah, we have.
Like Jeremy Estes used to call scud missiles.
Yeah. So 2 balls and a strike now to Mosby. She will battle.
Oh. Called strike. Man, it's a good pitch.
Well, the game is so easy from over here.
It sure is. It sure is.
You know, because you ain't got this view when you're at the plate.
No.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yep.
She couldn't hold it.
Couldn't.
That'll ring her up for the first out here in the top of the second. And that'll bring to the plate Audrey Carnes.
Audrey Carnes had a base hit. Did she
Right
drive in her first?
No.
Okay.
Bella Bryant drove in the first run.
Okay. Carnes had a base hit straight up the gut.
I see her to be aggressive right here again, too. She throws it way out.
Carnes had another solid year for the Lady Hornets.
Takes ball. Ball 2.
I'll tell you what, the ball don't have to get away very far for Bailey Estes to score.
You know, and it is a short backstop here.
Yes, it is.
It makes it's a lot different.
Yeah, it's not automatic.
No. There's called strike.
Yep. 2 balls and a strike, 1 out. Bailey Estes is the runner at third. She singled, stole second, went to third on a pass ball. Here is the 2-1 to Audrey Carnes. Takes it upstairs.
Swing and a miss.
She pulled off of it just a little bit.
Sure did.
So now the count is full. A lot of things less than a base hit will score a run here.
There, base hit.
That is the base hit.
Tell you, Audrey, just
nice piece of hitting there.
2 for 2, 2 RBI. No, 1 RBI.
Let's take a look at it.
I mean,
that's just a shot.
Yeah, just continues to produce. I mean, she kind of, rolled from last year into this year, and just still clutch. And it's going to bring up Bella Bryant,
who did have that RBI single.
Yep, takes ball 1.
So we got 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, 5-0. Lady Hornets aboard.
Ball's popped up. Man, that was a pitch, too.
It was.
Gosh.
Just did not get quite enough on top of it. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
There's another base hit.
Yep. Base hit by Bella Bryant.
So 2 for 2. So our 1, 3, 4 is they're all 2 for 2.
And
looks like maybe we're having a pitching change.
I believe so.
Yep.
Well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. So stay with us, folks. More action coming. 3rd Region Softball Tournament action coming to you on the 3rd Region Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. And Brandon, who was that came on the pitch for them?
That's a designated player, Addison Graves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a good move by Ohio County because this is not hey, there's no tomorrow here.
No.
Welcome back to the 3rd Region.
And Ava Riggs.
A new pitcher on the rubber.
Called strike.
Eagles. Her first pitch is a strike, and that is the key. Now coming to pitch, and that is Addison Graves.
So we got runners on
first and second. 1 out. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes to Ava Riggs.
So here is the 0-2.
Takes the ball in.
Good eye up there.
Yeah, Ava's got a good eye. I mean, she does. Swings at good pitches, you know. Way out.
So now 2-2. Ava worked a walker in her first at bat.
Mm-hmm.
And here is the 2-2.
One out here in the top of the second. Hancock already played another one, so they lead 5-0 now. The pitch.
Ball pop back.
If you've just joined us, folks, it's 5-0 Hancock County. And Lady Hornets have had it going on.
Yep.
I mean, they've been hitting the ball, putting the ball in play, batted around the first inning. Here comes the 2-2.
Just outside. Brings the count to full.
Well, like I say, Ava's had a really good at bat first time. She's battling again here. Here's the full count offering. She's really changing her grip out there.
And walks her. So that's going to bring up Boom Higdon, who had bases loaded, I think, in the first, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Drove in 2 runs.
For Hancock County, number 24, Madison.
Tell you what, Joe, I wouldn't mind to see it 9-0 right here.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings.
It could happen.
It could happen. I tell you, she has got some pop in the bat. Boom Higdon.
You recall against Ohio County last year?
Yeah, I do.
In the regional tournament.
And, I was explaining to the Cromwell radio guys why we called her Boom, and I hadn't even got that out of my mouth, and she hit it out.
A little behind on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't get the words out quick enough.
I got as soon as I said it, she hit it out against this very team.
Yep.
You're right, Brandon. Ohio County. Well, she's got 2 RBIs in the game already. So here is the 1-1 to Boom Higdon.
The ball's popped up. That's trouble.
And it's foul.
They couldn't get to it. For new life.
So here's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called strike on the inside corner. That's a big strikeout for Graves. It's going to bring up Jordan Waltrip. 5-0. Something in the gap right here would be really nice. Jordan Waltrip, the shortstop.
Yeah, you hate to have bases juiced and only get 1.
Yeah.
But we ain't done yet.
No, we ain't done yet. Ball's popped up.
High.
It's deep, but it's got a play on it. And it's going to retire the side. So the Lady Hornets score 1 but leave 3. And we are going to the bottom of the second, 5-0 Hancock County. Stay with us. More action coming on the 3rd Region Sports Network. We're back. We're in the bottom of the second. Hancock County has a 5-0 lead here on Ohio County. Winner will take on Whitesville Trinity tomorrow. Yes. Meade County, Davis County in the first semifinal tomorrow.
That'll be a game.
It was a dang good game last year.
2-1, wasn't it? Or 1-0?
1-0 in 9 innings, yes. I believe.
Yes, it was quite a game.
Quite a game.
Haley Patton to bat for Ohio County.
Yeah.
Takes ball 1. Yeah, I expect it to be. I mean, you got Ledford on the mound for Meade. And, which they just pick one out of a hat for Davis County probably. I don't know, but
I'm going to say it'll be
probably Timmons will be my guess.
Ball's popped up.
She didn't pitch today. I know, I believe Story Hume pitched for Davis, and then Sophia Kane come in and finish the game, I believe.
I'd say you're going to say Timmons tomorrow.
Yes.
And the next day.
Yes. Repeat of last year.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball hit at short, right at Jordan Waltrip.
Got her.
And makes the play. 1 out. That's one great thing about the turf. You get a pretty true hop.
You do. One thing about the turf, though, it don't slow down.
No.
It does not slow down.
It does not slow down.
Skips, That's going to be
Canty.
Is that number 12? Yeah, Hadley Canty. That ball's hit. That's going to get down for a base hit.
It does. Just over the infield. Canty is aboard with 1 out.
And that's going to bring him to, I guess, the 9-hitter, Briley Cown. Looks like it might be a little slapper here. Could
hitting out of
maybe a little small ball right here. You never know.
Well, I think slappers are a vital weapon, vital part of this game.
I'd say she's got some pretty good speed as well, so.
Yeah.
But, whoever wins this game is going to have a tall task tomorrow.
I'll guarantee it.
Whitesville Trinity, I'm telling you what.
When I got here, it was like 5-1.
Yeah.
Trinity wound up being 6-2.
Yep. There's a called strike. They have some competitors on that team.
Yeah, they do.
And, they got a couple of solid seniors, and they got
some very good young
freshman.
Players.
Yes, very good.
2 balls and a strike. Now foul back. Now the count goes 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We got 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
That ball's trouble.
Down.
Yep. And that's going to bring him to the top. Talon Clark.
Man. I tell you what, we did the entire region last year over at Ohio County along with Cromwell Radio. And I tell you what, I watched her play 2 or 3 games.
She's a player.
And then I've seen her against us.
Yeah.
But she hit a bomb out over there.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be careful with her.
Absolutely.
I believe she can hit the ball the other way, but I would make her have to hit it the other way.
Yeah. Well, you saw Riley right there, stayed out,
Ooh,
wow.
Man.
That looked awfully good.
Yeah. Let me get a replay on that.
Yeah. Ooh. Come right in on her.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, yeah. Change up.
Yeah.
Beautiful change up. It's just hard to stay back. It's hard to to lay off that pitch.
And there's only one fundamental rule about the changeup. And I hate to say it this way, and it certainly doesn't apply to Miss Clark. But don't throw it to somebody that can't hit.
Right.
To a hitter, it is the tough pitch. It is a tough pitch to deal with.
Yes, it is.
Somebody that's drilled and
well, I mean, you can sometimes stay back and muscle that ball.
Yeah.
Out there, but it's hard to even hit. It's hard to hit a changeup out of the park.
It is.
Whoa!
That was a shot down third
foul,
base.
Thankfully.
So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes to Clark. It's a hitter you got to be careful with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there's the ball in the gap. And it's down. And 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. They're going to hold.
Watch the runner at home.
That's going to score another run.
Come on.
They're going to be out at second, but not before they scored 3 runs.
Hancock County still leads, but Clark does her job.
Clark with a
Rundown, but not before that third
gap in the right center. So there's 2 outs. Did they score 2 or 3?
They scored 2. 2.
Okay. And we had 2 runners.
We did. We didn't worry about the runner right there. You got to worry about the runner.
Yeah.
I mean, she ran up on.
Yeah, pay dirt is where you worry.
Yeah, and we. Oh well.
I thought they'd scored 3. I was confused myself. Ball hit the rig. She takes her time, throws it across.
Out number 2.
And that's going to third out. Going to retire the side, but not before Ohio County gets a 2-run double. I guess you might say for Talon Clark.
Yeah.
And now we're 5-2. We're going to the top of the third. Stay with us. More exciting third region softball action here on the Third Region Sports Network.
And we're back. Ainsley House to lead off the Lady Hornets here in the top of the third. Must have a catcher's got a malfunction here on her equipment. So the Ohio County Eagles get a couple there in the bottom of the second. Lady Hornets still lead 5-2. Had a little malfunction on the catcher's equipment, I believe, there.
Okay.
So
give us a little more time.
Yep.
All right. Ball hit right down at the pitcher. You just got her at first. So 5-2 the score. Now Riley French steps in.
Nice job, nice stretch there by Decker to get the first out. Here comes the young pitcher French. She steps in to help her own cause.
Ball foul back.
Lay off that high cheese.
Yep. It's tempting, but it's just very hard to do anything with it. So we got 1 strike, 1 out. So now behind 0-2.
Clark was going to get to third, no problem. They would have had that run on there. So they would have got in there, and Talon would have been safe at third.
A little throwaway pitch there now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tell you what, Brandon, appreciate the help of Todd Clanton, the AD here.
Yeah, to help him.
Got the canopy, got it set up right here behind the plate.
Ball's popped up.
Pretty deep over to right field, but it's caught. For out number 2, and that's going to bring up Bailey Estes.
Who's 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
2 stolen bases, 2 runs scored.
Yep. You know, that pretty well tells you what you need to know.
Yep.
Showing bunt. She just puts so much pressure on the defense, too.
Absolutely.
So much pressure.
I wouldn't mind liable to see her yank one right there, you know,
yeah,
to
she
right
might take
field.
a cut.
Right at her that
she
time.
got the bounce.
Yep.
And that's going to retire the side. So the Lady Hornets go down in order as we go to the bottom of the third. Lady Hornets on top 5-2. Stay with us. More action coming on the Third Region Sports Network. Madison Crow now the hitter, and that ball's hit
hard
in the gap.
Bailey Estes tracks it down for out number 1.
Great catch by Bailey.
Yeah.
She caught that all the way in the gap.
Mm-hmm. Just speed. Wheels.
Speed kills, don't it?
Yep.
So we got
like
one out.
Pitcher Addison Graves.
5-2 the score. And
that ball's going to hit right to Aubrey Mosby, and she dropped it.
Yep.
So reaches by error there.
Just took her eye off at the last second.
Yep.
Not typically something she does.
No. But it does happen.
Yeah, it
happens
does.
to the best. And that's going to bring up Laney Seegers. Looks like we got a courtesy runner for Graves. Not sure who that is, but
so the Graves gets on by virtue of an error, but nevertheless, you're on.
That's right.
Ball hit in the gap. Off the glove of Ansley House, and now of course, she had to run a pretty good piece for that.
It still should have been caught, but
well, I'll just say we had a couple plays here we usually make.
Yeah.
So now we got runners on second and third, and Decker the hitter. So we got one out. Defense is a little shaky right here in the bottom of the third. There's another one down the line. Foul, though. Well, you're in a position when you've got runners on second, third, less than 2 out. You got a lot of things can score a run here.
Sure.
And I can't tell you how huge a strikeout would be. And I believe this is Decker, and I believe we struck her out the last time. So it would be very big. Popped up again out of play. But, and this is the thing you like about softball and baseball. Everybody don't make a play every single time.
No.
And the teamwork aspect works into this. And
ball popped up to Ansley. That probably will score a run.
It does. And Ohio County kind of makes us pay a little bit. So
2 errors
lead to a run.
It sure does. It all most of the time it does.
It sure does. We got 2 outs and now a runner on third. We're in the bottom of the third.
Well, Lady Hornets got out of the gate good. Then we get bases loaded and only get, 1 across. That ball's popped up to Jordan Waltrip, and that'll be out number 3.
And that retires the side, but not before put up 1 run, took a little advantage of the couple of Hornet miscues, and now we got a 5-3 game as we go to the top of the 4th. Stay with us, folks. More action is coming here on the 3rd Region Tournament on the 3rd Region Sports Network. We're back 5-3. Ohio County closes the gap.
Yep.
We've got 2, 3, 4 coming, and I'll tell you what, I'm not going to say critical, but I think the Lady Hornets need to answer back.
They do.
Because you got to break that. Ohio County is gaining momentum.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
it is a game of momentum. Hits breed hits.
Sure they do. And
sometimes errors breed errors too, you know. There's a base hit. That's a fair ball. That's a fair ball. That is a fair ball.
Well,
that ball hit on the line.
Yeah. Well, the home plate umpire ought to be able to see it. Oh, no. Ma. Well, I've got a replay of it, but I don't have, our camera angle. Our camera angle don't give us that line.
Yeah.
So there ain't no need playing that.
No, don't matter.
That was a pretty big play right there. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Or I don't know. I don't think we got 2 strikes, do we? Yeah.
I tell you, I just asked a fan over here that's right on the line. They said it was on the line.
Yeah, I thought it was too, because and I think Wayne Rowe did too.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's a judgment call, and if home plate is not going to make that right.
Yeah.
So now we're at 3-1. I got 3-1.
Yeah, it is 3-1.
Aubrey Mosby, the hitter. Oh.
Right off Mr. Trantham.
Yeah. It's a funny game. You know it? Now it's a full count. I'll tell you what, we need a base. We need Aubrey. We need a base runner here. So now you got a full count.
And
God, she just unplugged our camera.
She sure did.
Yep. We've lost our stream just for a second. Well, we've got to wait for
I hate to say really bad call, but it just was.
really fair. It was just kind of an unfortunate set of circumstances that led to it.
The pitch, this one's a little loop down here to the third base side foul. But here's the thing, it's hard to make a call if you don't see. And when you're diving out of the way for your own safety, you can't see.
And when you're at home,
Sorry for the technical difficulty here, but they knocked our power out. And, well, you guys could steer here. That's going to be God, they got her. So what happened there kind of got between the pitcher's legs, but Laney Seegers on second still made the play. So we got 2 down here. We'll be back up here shortly.
Our transmitter's got unplugged, so they've got to power back up. Hopefully we'll have her here in just a second. And I don't think this is enough to get us up there.
Bella Bryant up to bat for the Lady Hornets. The ball's batted out of play.
Okay, we're back.
Should be back. There we go.
Technology is great, but it does need power. I tell you what, she couldn't have hit that no better. So we got 2 outs.
Off-speed pitch there for a called strike.
So no balls, 2 strikes.
Ball just out.
So we're in the top of the 4th. So here's the 1-2. I think Bryant might have 2 hits.
She does. I tell you what, Graves is throwing a curveball there.
Yes, she is. It's really kind of starting on the plate and off, but she is spinning it just a little bit.
Out of play.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I tell you, going back to Aubrey's foul ball call there, that
was a big play.
That was a big play. Nope. Oh,
she went.
He said she went.
And that's what matters. So we are going to the bottom of the 4th, 5-3. Lady Hornets, stay with us. More action coming on the 3rd Region Sports Network. We're back here. I tell you, Brandon, 5-3, bottom of 4.
Yep, we're
ball's hit it towards left field. It's deep, but Bryant is there.
Got it,
and she's got the.
That was a nice poke by Canty right there.
Yes, it was. That ball traveled a good piece.
I tell you what, we're getting to the point now. They're going to be 9-1 here.
Yeah,
with Talon Clark back up.
Yeah,
the Lady Hornets have kind of went a little stale here the last few innings. We're going to have to counter back, and played a few more.
I mean, you certainly hope it would work out this way, but you're starting to think.
Well, the way we started out,
4-run, yeah.
5-0 lead, and then we just kind of let off the gas a little bit.
Yeah. Got to play with a little bit of urgency about you.
Yep.
A little aggression, maybe. That's maybe the word.
Yep. Oh, Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Nice pitch.
So now ahead 0-2.
But,
this Count?
This is Briley Count.
Well, if I remember right, she base hit last time too. Didn't she hit the ball?
I believe she did.
To left field?
Yep. Mm-hmm. I believe she did.
So we got one out. Count the hitter.
That was way outside.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I don't know. Hard to tell from here. That was a nice pitch.
Well, I was just looking at the camera.
Yeah. You got the camera's got a much better,
especially with a left-hander.
Yeah.
She might have been a ball width off, but no more than that.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we got Count the hitter. We got 1 out in the bottom of the 4th, 5-3. There's the change. So here we go, 2-2. Nice play by Ava Riggs.
And got her. What a play. What a play.
That's a web gem right there.
Yes, it was. You get a replay of that?
We got it.
You get her coming over?
I believe it does.
Yeah. That was a heck of a play.
That's a web gem right there.
Yes, it was.
She got her by a step.
Hey, and that's the thing. That saved a runner from being on. You got Clark up.
Great play by Ava Riggs.
Crucial. Yep, there's a base hit.
I tell you, she's just a good hitter.
Yeah.
But it's sure nice you didn't let her bat with 2 people on.
Absolutely. That's the way it was last time.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to bring up Lily Kate Hill.
So we got 2 outs. And, that just shows her versatility. She hit the ball on this side as a left-hander. Last time hit it in the right center gap.
There's a called strike.
Question about Brandon whether Clark may run.
Wow.
He's a little up, maybe.
Maybe a little. Well, if it was going to be a pitch to go on.
Well, it had a little bit of a hump in it and probably crossed the plate, but it was dang close.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 1 strike.
She's going. There's hit and run. But that's going to be out 3.
And that retires the side. So they leave Talon Clark, and we are going to the top of the 5th. Lady Hornets holding on to a 5-3 lead. Stay with us, folks. Exciting action here in the 3rd Region Softball Tournament, brought to you by the 3rd Region Sports Network. We're back. Ava Riggs set the lead off.
Lady Hornets need to.
Riggs has walked twice. Yeah, we need base runners
here. Takes ball 1. It doesn't matter how you get there. We need base runners. Right at her. Out number 1. That's going to bring up Madison Higdon.
All right. Riggs grounds out for our first out. Boom Higdon. Called strike.
Nope.
No.
Just in.
I thought I heard him say it. So 2-0.
This is where you're looking for one right down the pike.
If you miss this pitch down the hike, you call time to tie your shoes again. It's up the middle. So 2 outs. And Jordan Waltrip steps in.
Number 12, Jordan Waltrip.
5-3 the score.
Called strike.
So we got 2 outs.
Takes the ball up.
Yep. I'll say one thing. Rob is not going to call the ball up.
No.
And I mean out of the zone, up.
Yeah.
And he's consistent with it. And that's what you want.
Yep.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jordan Waltrip. Took a little off right there. We got 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 5-3. Top of the 5th.
And out of play.
Ainsley House on deck. Well, when you're going down in order, too, it's not turning that lineup over.
Not when we turn it over in the first inning.
Yep.
And bowed back. And, you leave in I believe it was in the second.
Yeah.
We had bases loaded with 1 out.
Uh-huh.
Scored 1.
Yeah, we did. And that was
got to make them pay on those.
Yeah, you do. And you could really busted that thing open right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't do it. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jordan Waltrip. Top half of the and balls popped up. And she's out.
She's out.
There was contact there. And we are going to the bottom of the 5th. And it's 5-3, Hancock County. Stay with us. More action coming on the 3rd Region Sports Network. We're back. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 5-3. Great game.
Yep.
That's a great pitch. That's a good pitch right there. So quickly ahead.
Not a bad pitch.
Nope.
Sometimes you can get them to chase. It looks like a watermelon.
Well, a lot of times, and I think sometimes there's different ways you throw the change. That's a little bit of what they call a flip, which might see the ball have a little bit more arc, whereas some people throw the circle change. It's not quite as that pronounced.
Yep. Swing and a miss.
She really took it off again right there.
Yep.
I like that. And that's really the difference a lot of times when you see, well, they're throwing a change, but they're actually flipping the ball just a tad. There it is again. The ball's hitting the gap. Bailey Estes giving chase. And Crow is going to be up with a double to lead off here in the bottom of the fifth, and she hit the change.
Yep, sure did.
But she saw it several times, and, you might not have wanted it in the middle way ahead in the count.
Yeah. It's Addison Graves to the plate. Takes ball one.
Well, and what you have here, Brandon, you got teams.
Ball's popped up. That's true. Ansley catches it.
Nice catch. Nice catch.
Boy, that was close. Yeah. Hold up.
Well, the question was, where was she going?
Good Lord, I'm telling you. I mean, we missed the foul ball call, and I mean, it looked like to me she was out.
She makes the catch right at the line at the infield, and she basically just flipped it over to second base. The question is, did Crow get back in time to tag up before the ball got there?
I'm not sure they saw it, Joe.
Second baseman Mosley was there. It would have been the shortstop wall trip. As long as she was there on the bag with the ball before Crow got back, she was out.
Boo. I'm going to boo that one.
Yeah. So we got one out.
That's two.
Yep. And Coach Rowe rightfully come out and asked, hey. So takes ball one. Who's the hitter now?
Seegers, Laney Seegers.
Senior. I'm not sure. Misses outside. Now 2-0. We got one out. Ojai County had a leadoff double from Madison Crow, and really, I guess you could say it was almost doubled off.
Oh, she's going to come up.
She's going to try to. Nope. They hold her at third. Base hit up the middle by Seegers. Man, oh man. That double off play, you think that's not a big play now?
Yes. Yes. Takes ball one. This is, who'd we say? Did we even say? Addie Decker.
Yeah. I believe she base hit her last time. Struck out the first time.
Yep.
On the high fastball. So now we got runners on first and third. Foul ball.
I tell you what, be nice somehow to double them up right here.
Yeah. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike. One out. Bottom of the fifth. Ojai County has runners on first and third. Swing and a miss. Man, that's a good pitch.
Foul back. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this is Decker, correct?
Yes.
Ball hit it short. And Ohio County scores a run to get the force out at second. But now we're in a 5-4 game with 2 outs.
It's going to bring 34 Haley Patton up. Called strike on the outside corner.
I'll tell you what, that outside pitch is really difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
By the average hitter. And just, I don't know how she hit that ball the other way.
Either.
It just, from a right-handed hitter, it was a changeup on the outer part of the plate.
And she pulled it.
She was out front. That's the only way she could have done it, and just got enough of it to get it over.
Yep.
Ava Riggs' head. So now we got runners on first and second.
That's also the thing, Joe. Plays like the one that was missed rolls their lineup over right here. So here they are, 8-9-1.
Yeah. So we got 2 outs. Lady Hornets are desperately needing to get out of this. I mean, in the worst kind of way.
Desperately need to get some runs.
Yeah, you're going to have to put some runs up.
Put up a 4 spot in the first inning.
And you come back with 1 in the second.
And then nothing.
And left some more.
Hats off to Ohio County. I mean, they've just kind of been chipping away, just chipping away,
Out of play.
And the Lady Hornets have been on both ends of that before. We've done the same thing.
I said it a while ago, these teams split during the year, and, you kind of got two pretty
foul ball.
Pretty evenly matched teams. I'm top to bottom.
Yeah.
And this is what you get.
Yep.
And you get an exciting game in the climax of the first round.
Mm-hmm. This is a big out. It's a big out right here. Oh, man. Just missed it.
Yeah.
That's where you need it. Keep it low.
Yeah.
Low and out. Ball's hit right at.
Uh-oh.
Gets over.
And 1 run is in. They're going to wave another one at the plate.
Got her. No.
She's in.
Come on.
She never touched home plate.
I'll tell you what. We have gotten 3 terrible, terrible calls.
That's terrible.
I mean, we can't see it here because of the you got it on replay there, Joe?
No, I'm trying, but I can't get my screen back up. I'm going to see if I've got that last play.
We should have it clear as day.
So let me see if I've got the Let's just stay here just a second. I'm going to see if I've got that play at the plate. I don't know if I do or not. We might.
She never touched the plate.
Oh, man. Let's take a look at this. Let the audience take a look at it, too. Looks like she might have reached with her left. Oh, my goodness. He's calling it with her left hand. Well, hey.
I'll be going back to look at that one on replay, slow-mo replay.
Yeah. We're going to take a break. We got a pitch and change. Bella Bryant is on, and it is a 6-5 Ohio County lead. Stay with us. We're back. I tell you, tough play at the plate right there. And Bella Bryant is on in relief. And Ohio County has taken a 6-5 lead in the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Ohio County is just, they've battled. They've climbed back and climbed back. And,
and I think you said it. I mean, we've put up runs in the first and second, and now we've went 3 straight.
Yep.
Really haven't had many base runners.
No.
So, you know, hey, we can regroup right here.
Yeah.
It's 6-5.
Hey, we still got 2 at bats.
And, you know, and that just came with 2 outs.
Right.
And now their number 9 hitter is hitting, and she's in a 3-1 count. And Talon Clark is waiting on deck. I don't think I need to say no more.
Nope.
6-5. It's exciting, I tell you that.
There's a called strike.
Fouled out of play. Count is full. So there's a runner on second. I mean, it did look like she was out to me, but.
Like I said, you know, it's really hard to see on that screen.
And ball 4. And Talon Clark comes up.
I tell you, there's been 3 questionable calls in this game, and 2 of them have been pretty crucial.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been very crucial.
Yep, called strike.
Very that led to runs.
It did. 2.
Yeah, 2
runs.
of them. Well, sometimes you just got to hit your way through games like that.
Yeah, it's going to happen sometimes. You just got to fight the adversity and go on, you know.
Well, we're getting some commentary out there from people, and
everybody never made it to the plate.
Never made it to the plate, and we've actually got a still photo of that now.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, all this is part of the game, and you got to play through the game. 1 ball, 2 strikes,
Ball popped up. That's going to be Ava Riggs' ball for out number 3.
Got it.
So Lady Hornets going to have to
get the
claw their way back now.
That's right, because, calls tend to be part of the game, and that's just kind of the way it is. And you're down 6-5. And stay with us, folks. More action coming on the Third Region Sports Network. I'll tell you what, we got some exciting softball going on here. And I just hope I don't get wild here on the mic. So Ansley House set the lead off. So 8-9-1 coming for the Lady Hornets here in the
takes ball 1.
In the top of the 6th, Ohio County has taken the lead. And Ansley House is the hitter, takes ball 1. Back to the pitcher. And that's going to be our first out. And that's going to bring up Riley French. And that's popped up. And that's going to be the second out. So she ain't thrown a couple pitches here, has she?
Yeah, 2.
And now Bailey Estes set to hit here in the
next for Hancock County, number 9, Bailey Estes.
Oh, snagged by the pitcher. Man, that was a bullet. That was a bullet, but hey, she snagged it. Take a look at this on the way out. It was a bullet back at the pitcher, and she snagged it.
Sure did.
So we are going to the bottom of the 6th. 6-5, Ohio County. Stay with us. More action coming on the Third Region Sports Network. All right, here we are, folks. Bottom of the 6th. And 6-5, Ohio County. I tell you, the tension's a little high.
It is.
It's a little high.
Lily Kate Hill to lead them off.
So they're at 2-3-4. And I think the Lady Hornets got 2-3-4 coming in the top of the 7th.
Yeah.
So we've got one strike. Showed bunt, but pulled it back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 6th, 6-5. All right.
Ball popped up. Aubrey's got room. There's out number 1.
Yep. Nice play by Aubrey Mosby.
She got to the fence. She got to the fence, felt it,
yep,
and come back.
Yep, nice play. That's the way you play it. So there's 1 out. Madison Crow, the hitter. So takes the ball 1. We got 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. 6-5.
Takes ball 2.
Crow the hitter, 2 balls, no strikes. Coming to you live here from Brandenburg. Meade Olin Park, that decided the 3rd region tournament. There's a base hit. Crow with a base hit. A 1-out single. So Graves now the hitter. Is she the one that came on and pitched?
Yes.
Okay.
She's caused us a lot of problems.
Yes, she has.
Ball's popped up out of play.
So we got 1 strike. Bluff to run.
Fire back down to first in time. Back is Crow. It takes the count now 1-1 as the ball came across as a ball. Bryant's now offering.
There's a base hit up the middle.
Yep. Now runners on first and second. We got 1 out.
Comes to the plate for the Lady Eagles, number 10, Laney Becker.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been, like you said, you know, we came out of the gate, and then they chipped and chipped and chipped away.
And we stopped.
And
we just didn't.
We got 4 scoreless innings after.
We haven't. It's been some time since we've had a base runner.
Yeah.
You know.
And so now we're in a 6-5 game. And now they've got first and second, nobody out.
Ball's popped up. Ansley House. Out number.
And you got a runner
She's
tagging.
Throw it.
And the runner moves up. And there's 2 outs.
That's going to bring up Addie Decker.
I'll tell you what, it goes without saying of needing to get out of this.
Yeah.
So we got 2 outs, runners on second and third. Misses up and away just a tad. Here is the 1-0 from Bryant. Inside. Woo. It's cooling down just a little bit.
Yep.
Two balls and no strikes.
Ball's popped up.
Uh-oh, nope, nobody got it. Nobody really took charge of it. Well, it's certainly a difficult play for the catcher. The ball,
yeah,
she's got her back this way.
Yeah.
And now you got to get out. Sad thing is you had gotten out.
Yeah, yeah. Called strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So now count runs full. So here's the full count offering with 2 outs. Decker, the hitter. She just got it. Man, they're trying to beat on our equipment back here, ain't they?
Sure are.
Again, full count. So here is the full count offering.
Ball's popped up. Aubrey Mosby,
Man,
just foul. Or not just foul, just off the net. Man,
yeah.
Aubrey was there.
Yeah, she was. So here is the full count offering again. Decker is battling. And that's ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Well, and you know, there's a combination of things in this game, too, that's got us here.
Got a strike on the batter.
What was
They
the
call
deal?
a strike on the batter. I'm not sure.
I'm not either. I'm not sure. So now we got a strike on the batter. I'm not sure what transpired there.
I don't either.
The coach came over. All right, well, let's just move on. We got 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Man, that looked good.
Now it's 2-1. Full day of baseball here. I mean, softball here in Memorial Day. Now it's 3-1. And Coach Rose coming out to have a chat. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. More action coming on the Third Region Sports Network. All right, we're back. Coach Rowe comes out, has a brief talk here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bases are loaded. It's ball 4. And you know the thing about it too, and I hate to play the hindsight game, but we had a pop up in the infield that we just did not make a play on, and we'd be in the dugout.
Yeah,
batting with the 6-5.
Yep.
So now you got 2 outs.
It's like we got.
I mean, it happens.
No, it does.
Anybody's played. Bases are still loaded. 7-5.
Swing and a miss.
Now we got 0-2. Bases loaded.
I feel like that we kind of punched them in the mouth early.
Mm-hmm.
And, they just
they
clawed back and clawed back.
Yeah.
And, I think Ohio County's pretty hungry. I mean, they, the ball's popped up. That should be Bailey Estes' ball.
And it is. And that's going to retire the side, but not before Ohio County adds another run to take a 7-5 lead as we go to the top of the 7th. Stay with us, folks. More action coming on the Third Region Sports Network. All right, here we are, folks. We're in the top of the 7th.
Leading off the top of the 7th. Number 7, Aubrey Mosby.
Lady Hornets trail 7-5.
Aubrey Mosby, 2-3-4 coming here for the Lady Hornets. And there's a
right at
shot right at left. That was a bullet.
We've hit some hard balls.
Yeah.
And they made the play. I mean, it's just been – I'll be honest with you, Joe. We've had a lot of that this season.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Just like that right there.
Yeah.
If that's anywhere but right at her, it's a tough play.
Yeah. It's a stand-up double.
Yeah. And really what you was needing to start the 7th off with.
Yeah, for sure.
So now Audrey Carnes steps in.
That's going to drop.
That's a base hit, and Carnes is on. And that's going to bring up Bella Bryant. Bryant the hitter.
Tying run at the plate.
Tying run comes to the plate.
Number 15, Bella Bryant.
Go 1-5.
You're definitely playing for 2 now. Here is called strike.
Comes in on her.
One strike, 1 out. Carnes, the runner at first.
Takes ball up.
Upstairs. 2-1. Ava Riggs on deck.
Takes ball up.
2-1.
You answer back right here. Score a couple, maybe 3. They're at the, I mean, I've seen crazier things.
Oh, I have to. It's not over. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
I mean, a swing of a bat
could
tie this up. Well, she took a cut.
She sure did. She took a cut. So here's the 2-2. Now the count runs full.
Yeah, base runners.
7-5.
Any way you can get them.
Yep.
Any way you can get them.
So the count runs full here on Bella Bryant. Takes ball 4. Man, we've got the go-ahead run comes to plate. I was leery right there.
That was pretty close for comfort. Pretty close.
Ava Riggs now the hitter. Lady Hornets have runners on first and second. Popped up and caught. And that's going to bring up Boom Higdon. So there's 2 outs. Popped up the pitcher. Higdon the hitter. Well, you got 2 outs, runners on first and second. And here is the 0-1 pitch to Boom Higdon. Downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 1-1. We got 2 outs. 7-5, Ohio County. Now 2 balls and a strike. Jordan Waltrip waiting for a chance on deck. Two balls a strike, 2 outs. Takes ball 3. So here's the 3-1. This is a hitter's pitch.
Foul is off.
Count runs full.
The runners will be going.
Yes, they will. Full count. 2 outs. Runners will be in motion. Here comes the pitch. And out on strikes. And the Lady Hornets come up short. 7-5 to Ohio County. And, we'll wrap it up here in just a second, but I think the key thing is what you said earlier, Brandon, about, we struck for the 5 early and just could not get anything else across. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and then we'll come back and wrap it up. Stay with us. More action coming on the Third Region Sports Network. We're back here, folks. Not the end we wanted, of course, but the Lady Hornets come up short 7-5 here in the first round of the region. But on a team that had 1 senior, played 4 or 5 freshmen, a lot of the season.
Yeah. I mean, and these girls are going to do nothing but grow.
Yeah, they're going to get better. They're going to get better, and not the conclusion, of course, we wanted here, and. struck for 5 runs in the first 2 innings.
When we started like that, I was like, man, this is exactly what we needed. Yeah. And then it was just like,
we thought, well, you got to think if you score 5 runs in 2 innings, you kind of think, run rule might be, but hey,
I know
you got to give Ohio County a little props too.
Absolutely,
they battled back in this thing. Graves came on.
Yeah.
And
she shut us down.
She really shut us down. Had retired 13 or 14 in a row. Up till Carnes base hit in the 7th. So, great ball game. Just if you're a Hornet fan, certainly didn't end the way you want it, but you got to give the props to Ohio County for battling.
And I tell you, they've really come around this year. I mean, they've won a lot of ball games. They got some senior leadership.
Yes,
and we just didn't go our way.
No,
that's just the bottom line.
And I want to tell you what, I like our team.
Oh yeah,
I like what the future shows for our team. I think we might have finished 16-13, 16-14.
Yeah, somewhere around
17-13, somewhere right there. A winning season.
Yeah,
and but playing 4 or 5 freshmen a lot, and it was a learning for us. Mm-hmm. And I just think the future is bright for this Lady Hornet softball program.
Absolutely. It goes without being said. They're well coached.
Yeah.
And
we work hard.
They do work hard.
We prepare hard, and just a young squad.
Yeah. And then sometimes there's going to be some mistakes. There's been a lot of mistakes this year.
Yeah.
But that's just part of the youth.
It's part of development.
It is. And the thing about it is.
And then not only that, I'm going to say this too, Brandon. Not only do we have some young kids step in that played key roles, we also had some older players maybe playing some roles they hadn't played before.
Right.
And, I still think it was a great season for this Lady Hornet squad. I know they're disappointed, but, I just think they've done a good job throughout the season. And, again, I look forward to the future.
Yeah.
Brandon, I appreciate
no problem.
calling with us again this season. This is about going to wrap up not only our softball season, but it also wraps up our broadcasting season.
Yeah.
Football will be coming here in latter part of August, and but I do want to give our Lady Hornet squad, our coaches, and everybody kudos. They played hard. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
And just come up short today here in the 3rd Region tournament. Yep. So. That's going to about do it for Brandon House. This is Joe Chrisley for the 3rd Region Sports Network saying goodbye for now.